Hello internet. Feels weird doing a video without my top on. Like, proper paranoid. And then anyone would be like, but Leigh, on your Instagram you have so many topless pictures. Surely you do not have a problem with this. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm like looking at myself and I'm like, wah. But there is a point to this, and that actually was my Instagram. That is the point. Because this year, lockdown, a lot of people feel like they put loads of weight on, definitely a lot of my friends. And for some reason, I got the impression of some people that they think I'm judging them, like on a personal level. And I'm like, why would I do that? And it was because I post pictures on my Instagram when I normally don't have much clothing on. So I thought I wanted to talk about it because I realised there's kind of this misperception that, like, I wouldn't say I'm extremely ripped or anything like that. I mainly work out to keep myself sane, and if I've got too much energy I find it hard to relax. So I do a lot of yoga, do a lot of meditation, and then it's more just toning up and cycling. I don't really like running too much. It normally just involves a lot of sweating, a lot of coughing, and it's just not a pleasant experience. So I kind of wanted to break down the barrier with regards to that, because I never realised until now, like, the persona that it gives when you're posting pictures of yourself semi-naked, obviously good lighting, good filter, you're looking in good shape. I obviously haven't just had like a 3-course meal and thought, right, let's rip my top off and post a picture. And it's just something that, I don't know, I've got the impression of some friends that they think if they lost weight, like, the whole world would be different somehow. And like, I don't know. I don't know anyone anymore that's like a size that would have that effect on. Like, if it's physically affecting your health and there's things that you can't do because of it and it's just not good for you, then yeah, probably you would feel better within yourself. But I think that's the whole point. It's about how you feel. I've had messages before, because for some reason people think Instagram's a dating site, and it ain't. But I get messages and like, oh, you must be well chuffed, you must be buzzing and all that, just after I've posted the picture. I'm like, well, not really. The reason I normally do it is because it gives me a goalpost, a public goalpost, to kind of stay motivated, because obviously I would like to just play Animal Crossing all day and not do any exercise sometimes after work and all the other stuff that, you know, life. But if I stick to my routine, I've kind of got like, all right, this was me a month ago, this was me 2 months ago, and I can kind of just keep on going along like that. But I've tried to kind of take it to the next level, and I just haven't got that sort of motivation and determination to totally try and transform my body that much, because at the end of the day, I'm not an Olympic athlete. It's not my job to be in shape or anything like that, and I'm certainly not at any point going to be some sort of influencer giving people advice on how to work out and what to do, because I kind of just do a mismatch. Or I kind of just do a mix of stuff that I enjoy doing. And this year, obviously with COVID, there's not been any yoga classes, so I've just been doing that by myself, and kind of it stopped as being as experimental. I normally kind of go through the same flows that I'm used to doing, but I focus a lot on hamstring flexibility, hip flexor flexibility. I sit down a lot for work, so it does help to stay flexible. And then I've been doing a lot trying to work on my abs, but I've just come to the conclusion I am never ever going to get a six-pack. Like, I can get the trans abs things going on, but a full-on six-pack, like popping out like Tom Daly, that ain't going to happen. I feel like if it was ever going to happen, it would have happened now. And the last time I really pushed to try and get a six-pack, people just kept taking us to the side. It was when I had a weekend job at Marks and Spencer back in my university days, and they all kind of like, the women took it in turns to take us to the side and just say, Leigh, is everything okay at home? Is everything all right? Because I literally, the weight had gone off my face and I just looked ill, and I couldn't see that. And ever since then, if I do feel like I'm doing a bit more cardio than I normally do, I always, like my close friends, I say, just, can you tell us if you think I've lost too much weight? And I get told quite a bit by people that I'm not that close with that I'm too skinny, but I feel like they're judging us when I'm wearing like a t-shirt and stuff. Like, I do not think I'm too skinny. It's, like an alright way to be, but everyone's different, and I've never stopped exercising and really felt out of shape too much to know what it would feel like to get back to how I am now. But I'm never aware of how I am. Like, to me, I'm just me, and my friends are just my friends. And if they want to lose weight because it's going to make them feel better within themselves, then that's something that I support. But a lot of people have gave me the impression, especially when it's my single friends who are dating or going on dating apps, that they like things will be different if they've lost weight. And I'm just kind of thinking, if someone's only going to be interested in talking to you or being in a relationship with you or just hooking up with you because of your body, then why would you want that sort of person in your life? Because it's not really the building blocks of a strong relationship, is it? It's kind of, if you're only interested in me for my body, like, why? What's the point? Personality and the way people act and the way people treat other people are the most important things, really. It's not about your body. And it's certainly, by all means, if you want to be in amazing shape, do that, because I've always tried to have a healthier lifestyle. I know that it's hard, because a lot of people look at people and think, oh, they're so lucky, look at their arms, look at their, do you know what I mean? They'll judge them and assume it's easy, and it's not. It's hard work to lose weight, it's hard work to stay in shape, it's not easy. If it was easy, then everyone would be at the same kind of level. But obviously we've got the whole social media giving people complexes about this is how I should look, this is what I should eat. And Channel 4 did a documentary, I don't know how quickly I'm going to get this posted, but Channel 4 did a documentary, and some crazy doctor, I'll put the information about it here, was trying to get people on an 800 calorie a day diet, and like 1,200 I'm pretty sure is the minimum that you should have. And he's saying, oh yeah, get rid of your lockdown weight and you'll just feel rubbish for the first few days. But then, and it's like, that's a starvation diet. And I've never been at the point where I wouldn't go out and have food with friends, or I wouldn't eat stuff. I'm quite good at not eating late at night, especially if I've had my tea at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I wouldn't normally eat again at 9 o'clock, 9:30. That would be me done for the day. I've never tried the full intermittent fasting where you've got a whole 16-hour window, but I have tried to kind of stop eating, and then I've got a window until breakfast the next morning. And that normally works. I get cravings sometimes. I don't normally put myself around food to be too bothered by it, in terms of going out with anyone that's eating that late at night. So everyone's different, but I just wanted to kind of do this video just to talk about being happy within yourself and not changing your body because you want other people to treat you differently, because that's not the reason to do it. And I don't think you would be able to do it long term if that was why you were doing it. People can ask my close friends and they'll say straight away, I literally, working out does just keep me sane, I think, especially this year, because otherwise I've just got everything going on in my head and it's hard to relax. Like, I couldn't just finish work and stick a video game on or a movie on, because I would just be restless, my leg would be going and I just wouldn't be able to relax. So being in a routine, I think, has been key this year. Like, I know what I'm doing. Work, exercise, rinse, repeat, that sort of thing. And it is fun, especially when you do exercise with other people, like going out on bikes and stuff like that. I love doing that. I do miss doing yoga in a class, because I just always pushed myself more to try and do more adventurous positions, and depending on the instructor, some of them would have you holding pigeon pose or lizard pose or something for 5 minutes sometimes if it was just a mobility class. And I've noticed I'm not doing it for quite as long, but at least I'm doing it. And I was beating myself up at first, saying I should be doing more, And then I realized there's no right or wrong way to do it. As long as you're doing all right and surviving in the world at the moment, then what's the problem? So yeah, I just wanted to do this video just to put it out there that whatever issues you have with your body, if you're gonna make changes, just please do it for yourself, not because you expect other people to treat you differently, or you expect them to suddenly want to be with you, or want to be in a relationship with you, or want to be your friend just because of your body. Because anyone like that isn't worth making that sort of effort for, like, because there's no point being that superficial. And I just wanted to say that I do not think I'm superficial, but I've got the impression of some people that they'll judge you and think you are. just because you look to be in your body's different to theirs, and they just assume that you're judging them. And oh, don't say anything about the cake I've just had, don't say anything about what I've just posted on Instagram or put on Snapchat. I'm like, why would I? As long as you're happy, I'm pleased for you. Like, if I could just stop exercising and feel healthy and good about myself, I would do it. But I don't. I like the endorphins that I get from exercising. I like the relaxed state that I'm feeling afterwards. What I don't like during the start of this year is I was going a little bit too hard and I was just tiring myself out. So because I'll do the fun stuff after the exercise, I literally was just falling asleep all the time. Because that's the one thing that I can't do, is getting 8 hours sleep a night. My brain, especially this year, just will not let me. So I wake up and I'll feel tired anyway, but I'll power through. And I do always feel better once I've done some exercise, so it's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm a bit jealous of my friends that can just sleep for the nation. They've got like some sort of gift that they don't even realise they've got. So yeah, if I went on a little bit, sorry, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about body image and body positivity, and I think it just would be an easier way to change your body long term if you're doing it for the right reasons. So if anyone's watching this, and I hope it's helped you in some way, shape or form. Like I say, follow me on Instagram, you can see my fitness journey kind of. I talk about the sort of stuff I've been doing. I don't talk about diet much, but like I said, it's more about when I eat as opposed to what I eat. And I'm not really big on the whole junk food anyway. Like, I'd rather have sweet potato over normal potato, that sort of thing, but it just depends what you can get. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on all the social media, smash a like and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos at some point this year, he says, or next year. But either way, I've got lots of videos you can watch anyway, so bye!